Oops, I forgot to put my screen on. Okay, here's me. Okay, thanks for watching. I'm back to doing market research in Python. This is just a sec. Let me put a comment in the chat so people subscribe. Okay, so what's today? $17th. Okay, so yesterday I tried to have, oh right, let's go back to this. Gemini, what the fuck was that called? Google AI Studio. Okay, let's delete the one I had yesterday, Strategy Lab. Okay, I'll just say what I have. I have data for open high price and fundamental data for okay, I've written Python code which gets price and fundamental data from this database. The fan keeps kicking on in this thing. I don't know why. Okay, now let's go to the Dolt Hub post no preference. Then and this is now. Now look at me. I have this guy's data from these databases. Here is the code folder. Yesterday, you wrote, here's the code folder. Now I want to, what's that called again? Use light GBM to rapidly iterate and find a good strategy. I want to be able to specify stocks in a universe and as well as date ranges for training and test data. I have this thing hooked up to my computer that's a dock, and the fan's going crazy. It did this yesterday. I hope nothing breaks. Anyway. I want to be able to specify stocks in the universe as well as date ranges for training and test data. Yesterday, you gave me, okay, I'll just say, write me a script with a class that makes this easy for me to do. And then let's add upload files. This is the part of me that you're never gonna ever take away from me. I just want to add adult reader tests analysis. Don't care about analysis. Here is my file. For getting data. Okay. What's TSX? Oh no, don't want JavaScript. I didn't think I'd have to specify. Oh, maybe it's writing in JavaScript because it's in the browser. What the hell is this? Configure your stock universe and date ranges. I have to text my friends. We're talking about the playoffs. You can now use strategy researcher.py. Did I update the changes yesterday? No. Okay, so I have to add this, but it doesn't work. Okay. Right now we could add this. Now let's see if this runs. Where they go, hardcore, and there's liquor on the floor. Strategy. Okay, cool. That one did work. 1e to the 16 returns. Okay. I don't wanna be another one. Things I never done. So is it successful before? Don't. Well, that seems ridiculous. So let's see what's happening. Explain to me what is happening in strategy. I think this is the problem with AI coding is, okay, it can make me a file, but I don't know. Hey, Xiao, how are you? Yeah, the problem with AI stuff is I don't know what the hell it's doing. So what's happening in strategy researcher dot py line by someone told me once you don't know how to do something. It was in physics. I work in physics, and somebody told me once that you don't understand an analysis unless you can code it. And that's exactly how I feel about this. I didn't code it. I don't know how to use it. Script is a framework. So, oh. Okay. Maybe I could just use this. So let's do Ford, GM, and Stellantis. Start training. Let's train from 2022. Beginning of 2022 to end of 2023. Test from beginning of 2023, beginning of 2024 to end of 2025. I guess I'll do beginning of 2025 to end of 2025. Change this to 2024. So what's the output? Model and I don't know how to interpret any of this. Nice. You just woke up. I think you slept probably longer than I did. I barely sleep. That's my main thing I want to work on for my personal life this year, or I'm gonna die early. Like this, okay, cool, it worked. Okay, it works, cool. Now, how do I use this in the future? And what is that y? What is that on the y-axis? 1, 2, 3, 98 million. It starts at 98 million something and goes up to 99 million something. What the hell is that? Wow, this is crazy. Whenever you run a backtest in the UI, it now sends your results to Gemini. The AI acts as your quant consultant, suggesting which specific DoltHub tables you should look at next. Predict. What's it trying to predict? I don't know what I don't even know what's happening, really. I just told it to make this model, and then it made this dashboard. What are you trying to predict? To robustify? Is that a word? What is the most likely percentage move the stock will make? Oh, so it's doing a weekly buys and sells. This is just too high level for me, I think. I need lower level stuff. Okay. I guess it's predicting log return. Okay, so let's go to the PowerPoint. Okay. Okay, so first, okay, weight stocks and sector according to model specific to that universe. Weight, use, portfolio, manager. Walk forward testing, and it's all out of sample. Also, there needs to be an embargo between every training and validation fold. Basically, the embargo, what does that mean? It means they can't talk to each other, I think. To weight different sectors, and then I need to and then I need to set up some environment to test this like for a month. Then track this each day over the next month. How can I do this, and how can I save this dashboard? Okay, I'm gonna get more coffee real quick. Myself and my viewers, my one viewer.
Alright, your one viewer?
Yep. Oh, well, thanks. It might not be very interesting. If you're predicting a price change 5 days in the future, you need a 5-day distance between the folds. Oh, right. Right. Of course. So if it's doing 5-day predictions like buy Monday, generate buys on Monday based on previous data, then you're only going to have data from the last week. Oh, I forgot. Pro. Yeah, someday I'll remember. Which one to use. This is crazy. This is gonna help me with work. For work, I could build a whole this. I could build this for every analysis we do. Problem is with the browser, I never trust anything to be saved. It always feels like it will disappear. Let's go back to start. I have updated the application to. Okay, where's that? Oh. I didn't connect to Google Drive. Oh, it will save? Are you isolating the data properly? Oh, good, it wasn't. Wow, you know your stuff. Well, this is cool. Okay, so let's see how this works now. Isolation gap. What? Oh, it was updating. Um, don't trust high Sharpe ratios. All right, Sharpe ratio. This is crazy. I think you have saved me, like, I'd probably finish around June if I was doing this all in Python and never be confident. This I can, maybe this doesn't work, but if I test it for a month, it should be obvious. Okay, so let's start. I want two dashboards. One for I want to specify different stock universes. I want to train a model for each stock universe. Then there should be a higher level model which train a model for each stock universe which weights the stock, which buys and sells for stocks in the universe. Then I want a high level model which tells me how to weight the different stock universes. I also want to use data from, that'll be good for now. Don't give it too many things at once. This request moves your strategy from a single asset selector to a hierarchical portfolio system. This is a sophisticated approach used by multi-strategy hedge funds or specialized pods, your two universes. Not two universes. Okay, so let's see. What if we have one that's Ford? I've added an AI sector advisor. Ooh, nice. Still can't, if I delete the defaults, I can't type a comma or space to enter the new assets. I'ma love you tonight. Give me everything tonight. For all we know, we might not get tomorrow. Let's do it tonight. The problem with this isn't a very interesting live stream. I'm just waiting for it to code something. And also, this is no skill from me. I guess my skill is my good attitude, and I like to think. What's hard is the stock market's so big, there's so many things. It's hard to kind of isolate on a strategy. Okay, so let's do Coca-Cola, Keurig, Dr. Pepper, and Pepsi. Bev companies. And then if I do find me assets that I guess I could talk to this. Now help me understand how a good portfolio is balanced. What sectors are included and why? Tell them, hey, you mean everything tonight. Also, I'm worried because I always felt like coding I have an edge. This doesn't feel like I have an edge. Anyone could do it. To build a stable portfolio that doesn't get killed by quants focus on correlation. Yes. Obviously, a bunch of tech stocks means you're over leveraged on tech. Oh. Okay. So let's just do those. Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Keurig Dr. Pepper. And then here we can do Ford, GM, and Stellantis. Beverage companies, automakers, AdPod, and what's this gonna be? Healthcare. Give me healthcare stocks like Pfizer. Well, thanks, Xiao. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta stop questioning myself. I think I overthink. It's still thinking. Here's a portfolio. This is the direct requested exposure. Healthcare is non-cyclical. J&J, Merck, AbbVie, UNH, Amgen, BMY Guild. Automakers. Whoa. Oh, it updated. Okay, that's too fancy looking. This is unbelievable, though. New pod. Defensive. Find me robotics companies. I mean, I guess there's different things to the stock market because you can analyze price and stuff, but then there's also what you think the future is going to be, and it seems so obvious to me that the future is robots. It's all robots. Everybody, it'll be the same thing as AI. Robots are like AI, but in the real world. And isn't that the trend? Is that things in the virtual world can grow super fast, but they can also fall really fast. Like if this is awesome, but if somebody makes a better tool than this, no one's going to use this, right? Whereas if you make good robots, everybody needs good robots. Yes, I do want exposure to automation. and I don't want exposure to technology. Well, yeah, tech that's not automation. The safety matrix, annualized return, volatility. Return, so which one's which? Defensive has a lower return but higher volatility. Growth, high return, high volatility. Inflation hedge. Oh, gives me a summary. Here's the analysis from the perspective of a quantitative portfolio architect. You have a portfolio with strong risk-adjusted return, but there's a massive behavioral conflict in your allocation. You state you are scared of tech and want predictable value. Whatever. I guess I didn't articulate myself well. Okay, so let's add a pod for healthcare leaders. Okay, whatever. Somehow the app has internalized that I'm scared of tech. I guess that's because I told it that here. What does risk parity mean? Stop calling, I don't want to kink anymore. Risk parity is an investment strategy that balances a portfolio total risk equally across different asset classes. Balances risk equally rather than allocate. So if you allocate capital equally, so that's more conservative. Risk parity is more conservative. So AI dynamic alpha. Okay, so if we do risk parity, how's it do? Whoa. Why is there... Add something that varies the training and test data. I don't want the ranges to be fixed. What's that mean? What is that emoji you keep commenting? It's like a shark with its mouth open. I don't want the ranges to be fixed. I want the app to do a bunch it's not very technical. I want the app to vary the range, and so I can get an idea of how the model performs with over different time periods. Oh, Gemini says do the same thing you said, Xiao. Oh, it's a blue guy. I thought it was a shark. Anyway, it says here do the walk forward analysis. Same thing you said. What is a walk forward analysis? Still going. Tracks the worst peak to trough drop across all windows to find hidden blow-up risks. Oh, it's 12:30. I gotta get going. My truck has a blown head gasket, and I have to fix it before. Well, I'm using my dad's truck, but he's leaving soon, and I have to go fix my blown head gasket. So I guess that could be a stream, but I have no idea what I'm doing, so that probably wouldn't be interesting. Maybe it would. Okay. Test across multiple dates to... Okay. window step, 3 months. What does that mean, scenarios? Let's do 10 scenarios. No, I'm coding.
Are you doing live stream?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang up your clothes.
Okay, thanks. Make something. What was I doing? Make something that, I don't want to have to specify each stock when I add a sector. Give me a drop down of common sectors I can choose. Then I want when I choose a new sector, automatically add the assets in that sector. Leave it flexible so I can add or remove things how I want. Well, okay, after I do this, let's see how it works, and then I'm gonna be done because we're at an hour and I have to go work on my truck. Mazel tov. We'll shut it down. And then we'll do it again. We'll do it. I want to know how do I don't know how to say it, but it just feels so big and ambiguous. And I just feel like I don't have a grasp on it. The Python stuff I feel like I have a good grasp on. But I can't be scared of it. I think this will really put me ahead. That's technology, I guess. This is way easier than coding a Python thing, and no one wants to use Python anyway. Cool. So this one, safe staples. Let's do that. Real assets. Utilities. So this shows it's very consistent. Go ahead, 2024. Okay, well, okay, now how do I save this? Could try downloading it. Chat with the model. I don't even know what that. I guess that's what I'll try next time. Chat with the model. How does that work? You mean this over here? So how do I save this so that I can access it again in the future? Locked in a haze, trying to forget you, babe. I fall back down, gotta stay high all the night to forget I'm missing you. Let's see. Did it download? Well, that's not it. I thought if I opened the index it would work. Oops. I want to see a video of my video. I don't know, they gotta change their UI. Like, what is this? Save. Okay, now can I go find it? Whoa. That's crazy. Okay, so here we go. Let's try exiting out of everything. Now will that save? I don't know how they pay for this. This has to be some short-term thing. Okay, I'll try chat with models next time. Okay, let's see. Can we open this back up? Well, this isn't nonsense. Or maybe I can run it. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. Be my bad boy, be my man, won't you be good lover, won't you be my friend? Wow, I may be done with coding altogether. Maybe I'm just gonna work on this until I get a really good app. That's crazy. The only thing I'm afraid of is that one day they're gonna come make me pay a gajillion dollars. But if I can make money using this, I'll happily pay a gajillion dollars. As long as I have a little more than a gajillion dollars. Anyway, thanks for watching, Chow, and anyone else who's watching. That's it for now. Yeah, no one. So, I'll be doing this again tomorrow. Yeah, tune in then. Adios.